Hello everyone, my name is Aditi and in today's video I will talk with you 10 English words that are commonly mispronounced by most of the people. So without any delay, let's get started. So the first word in the list, as you can see at my right side, is IELTS. What it is? It's IELTS. What is IELTS? It is a basically English proficiency test, right? So how do we mispronounce it? Some people speak it as islets, but that's wrong. It is not islets, it is IELTS. The T sound in it, we have to minimize it, and we don't need to emphasize the T sound, and it will come as IELTS. IELTS. So let's take the example for the same word. So the example can be, to get good bands in an IELTS exam, we need to pronounce the English words correctly. So now let's see the second word in the list, and that is debt. What is debt? It is a money that is borrowed by us from someone, right? So how people mispronounce it? I have heard people speaking it as debt, but that is wrong. In debt word there is a letter B, but what we have to discard the B letter in it, and it will become as debt. We need to discard it from the pronunciation, not from the spellings. So it will become as debt. And please don't confuse it with the word death. In death, her sound is coming at the last, but in debt there is no her sound at the last. It's just debt. So now let's see the example for the same word. So I have cleared all my debts, or I have paid off all my debts. So now let's move towards the third word in the list, and that is Saturday. Now you must be thinking that how we are pronouncing it wrong, in a wrong way. But yes, some of the people I have heard around me speaking it as Saturday or Saturday. That's wrong. It is Saturday. Saturday. So here the letters UR in Saturday, the letters UR are replaced with the sound A. A sound is basically coming, so it will become as Saturday, not Saturday. Saturday. Fine. So now let's take the example for the same word, and example can be, Saturday is my favorite day in a week. So the fourth word is Wednesday, the third day of the week, right? So how people mispronounce it? They speak it as Wednesday. Wednesday. But that's wrong. It will become as the Wednes. The Wednes in Wednesday will become as Wens. Wednesday. So Wednes will become as Wens. Simply Wens. So Wednesday. So let's take the example for the word Wednesday. So example can be, on the coming Wednesday I'll meet you. So here Wednesday is coming. So once again, Wednesday. Now let's see the fifth word, and that is cocoa. Cocoa. So what is cocoa? It is a powdered form that comes from roasted cacao seeds, right? It is basically a chocolate product. So how people generally mispronounce this word? So I have heard people speaking it as cocoa powder. Cocoa. But no, it is cocoa. Simply cocoa powder. So now let's take the example for this word, and example can be, I love the milk when it is mixed with cocoa powder. Fine. Okay, now let's proceed with the next word. Okay, so the next word is question. Question. Now how people mispronounce this word? By speaking it as question, 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 question. No, it is quest. Firstly it's quest, then chun. Question. So how we will pronounce it? Question, not question or question. No, question. So now let's take the example for the word. She asked me a very good question. Okay, now let's proceed with another word. So now next word in the list is dengue. Yes, it's dengue. So what is dengue? It is a disease that is spreaded by a particular species of a mosquito. So how people usually mispronounce it, that is very common. Even I did it sometime, and that's dengue. Dengue. People usually speak it as dengue. Dengue ho gaya. Dengue. So it is not dengue, it's dengue. Dengue. So let's take the example for the same. So dengue is a deadly disease and we should take proper precautions to protect ourselves from dengue. Now let's proceed towards the next word, and that is etc. It is etc. Not etc. Ac. No, it's at. Etc. Etc. So we use etc. when we have lots of things in our mind but we actually can't recall it. That's truth. We actually can't recall it, then we use it etc. Not ec, it's etc. etc. Fine. So the ninth word is bury. Yes, it's bury, not bury. No bury, it's bury. So bury means to put something underground. Yes, so it's bury, buried. So let's take the example for this word. So the example can be, I buried my favorite dress in a back garden. Is it making any sense? But yeah, I buried my favorite dress in a back garden. Okay, so the last word of today's video is tuition. Tuition. It's not tuition, it's tuition. E sound is also coming after two sound. Tuition. Tuition or tuition. U or U. Tu or tu. After that it's Ishan. Ishan. Ishan for both. Tuition is British pronunciation. Tuition is American pronunciation. Both are correct, but it's never tuition. Always use E sound while pronouncing it. So let's take the example. I give private tuitions in English. So this was all for today's video. I hope you liked it and also found it useful. If you did, then please hit the like button. And now let's meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day.